Hi, everybody. How are you? Welcome. How's it going? Do all messages. Awesome. Hi, everybody. How's it going? I just wanted to go live because we have a lot going on in the Bravo Cinematic Universe. So I thought we could do a little chit chatting today. There is a lot of new shows that just popped up that were announced from Bravo. So I wanted to talk about those. If you're part of the replay crew, hey, how are you? How's it going? I hope you are having a great day. Just wanted to give a shout out and let you guys know that I do have memberships open now, and I also do have super chats open on live. So if you are willing and able to, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Otherwise, you're good. The subscribing, the sharing, the commenting all helps as well too. So let's talk. So yesterday Bravo announced that they have 4 shows coming, technically like back/new to Bravo. They're coming to Real Housewives of the Rhode Island, which I feel like we've heard about coming back. Not coming back. We've heard Real Housewives of Rhode Island was going to be coming. I feel like that's kind of been in the background for a while. Ladies of London is going to be coming back, but it's going to be a new group. The Valley Persian style, I've heard different variations. I've heard the Persian Valley. I've heard different versions of it, but basically it's Shahs of Sunset is coming back. But it's only going to be MJ, Gigi, and Reza, and then like they're kind of updated crew, I guess. And it's like a spin-off of it's not a spin-off of The Valley, but it's like the same gist of like everybody's grown up, where are they now kind of thing. And then we are going to be also doing Wife Swap Real Housewives edition, which I think is going to be hilarious. Hi Danette, how are you? I think that would be absolutely hilarious. I cannot wait to see who they pick for Housewives. I cannot wait to see if they're going to pick like Housewives, excuse me, with older kids, younger kids. I think it's going to be hilarious. Excuse me. So I cannot wait to see that. So let's talk about Real Housewives of Rhode Island first, because that's one I am the most intrigued by. So Real Housewives of Rhode Island is officially a go. Let me tell you right now, okay? I'm doing good, Danette. I'm doing very good today. It's beautiful outside today, so I've been enjoying outside. Hey, Angel, how are you? So the Real Housewives of Rhode Island is gonna be very interesting because if you're not a New England girl, okay, we have very we can have very specific type of accents that don't necessarily people love. Okay, not everybody loves a New Englander accent. Not everybody loves a Rhode Island accent. Hey Ivan. So I'm very interested to see who they get. Also Rhode Islanders are I mean, I'm interested to see who they get because I'm like lots of white people. Like um just Rhode Island is like Boston, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, like we all have very distinct accents. So I'm very interested to see like what that's going to sound like and how, and also like we are very cold people, New Englanders. We're very, very cold. We're very loving in the sense that like we're kind of like it's very much like a sibling dynamic. It's very much a sibling dynamic of like I can make fun of you and harass you, but nobody else can make fun of you and harass you. Like that's very New Englander vibes, okay? Um well, thank you. I appreciate that. I have a Venmo. So if anybody wants to contribute to that based off of what you're seeing, I'm not beneath that. Okay. Thank you very, very much. Okay. So let's talk about Real Housewives of Rhode Island. They shared the description of the beloved franchise set against the shores of the ocean state. The Real Housewives franchise expanded into the world of the tight-knit circle of Rhode Islanders who have deep community roots and families that go back generations. With aspirational lives, thriving businesses, and tangled family dynamics, these decade-long friendships prove that in a state this small, there's no escaping your past or each other. I kind of wonder if this is like a replacement for Jersey, because it's kind of adjacent. I feel like Rhode Island and Jersey are kind of adjacent. Okay. So I'm interested what that could be. Thank you. Turkey, not turkey. Not turkey, mama. Well, again, Ivan, hi. Yeah, you guys can contribute, you little savages in the comment section. You're welcome to contribute to a super chat or a Venmo. If you're gonna keep talking the way that you're talking, just FYI. Let's see. So the other ones were, I don't know why my son's losing his fucking mind right now. So then there's Ladies of London, which everybody knows of Ladies of London. That was a show that was, oh God, it's been a while, you guys. But everybody knows Caroline Stanbury, who is now on Real Housewives of Dubai. So I think it's going to be a new group, a whole new group of women. I'm interested to see if they bring back the old group. But they had Caroline Fleming, Caroline Stanbury, Julia Montague, Julia Angus, Marissa Hermer, and Sophie Stanbury. And Marissa was the only, was it Marissa and Juliet, I think, were the only Americans, and everybody else was British. So I'd be very interested to see who they're going to get, if they're getting the same people, if Caroline's going to be involved in any way, or if they're just going to start brand new fresh. I don't see any updates on it in any way, shape, or form. Then MJ, Gigi, and Reza are all coming back to do, again, their version of The Valley / Shahs of Sunset, basically. And basically, they are going to share their lives, but then they're also going to share the people around them. They all live in the Valley now, so that's kind of where that's kind of at this point. So they're the original cast members, and their show premiered in 2012, which is crazy. Isn't MJ like married and have a baby and everything like that? Does Gigi have a baby? The three friends took viewers inside their complicated friendships dynamics, as well as gave an inside look at their culture and family. The series also saw Gigi, MJ, and Reza go through many changes in their personal lives, from marriages to becoming parents. Is Reza still married? On the same day that show was shared, confirmations for several other shows across the networks were also announced, from Real Housewives franchise to Below Deck and more. But basically, it's just going to be them hanging out. Not that much different, not that much crazy. And then the Real Housewives swap, I find to be amazing. I cannot wait to see that. I cannot wait to see who they choose to have do the swapping. Obviously it's all housewives, so I'm interested to see which ones they pick. Are they going to pick like newer ones? I mean, there's a lot of different parenting styles, a lot of different parents. Okay, I'm very interested. I want to know if the husbands are going to be involved in this, or is it just going to be the children and the mothers? So that'll be very fascinating, very interesting. I don't know who you guys hope to see as a housewife on the show, but I definitely, hi Lana, I definitely want to see, oh God, I kind of want to see some of the Real Housewives of New York girlies. I kind of want to see the Real Housewives of Miami. Lisa Hochstein would be hilarious. I would love to see Lisa be a mommy to other people's children. Her children are something. So that would be, oh, thank you, Lana. I appreciate that. I would be very interested to see that dynamic and what that looks like. Real Housewives of New York. I'm so bad at names, you guys. This is my flaw, is I'm not a names girl. Let me go back down here to the cast. I'm so bad at the cast. Oh, I would love to see Aaron on here. I live in New England. Oh, Jessel would be amazing. I want Bryn to be on the show just because I want to see Bryn parent. I think that'd be very interesting. But I would love to see Jessel and Aaron. That would be hilarious. Who else would I love to see? Oh my God. I think it'd be fucking hilarious to watch Chanel from Real Housewives of Dubai. I think that would be funny to watch her. Dorit, obviously. Dorit needs to make a paycheck, so I think Dorit should be doing some wife swapping. I think that would be hilarious. Phaedra. Oh my god, Phaedra would be hilarious. Portia, Kenya, Heather from Real Housewives of OC would be hilarious to me. Anybody from Potomac would be so funny. I think, oh my god, can you imagine Lisa from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City being like, sweetie, could you please come over here? Okay, don't do that, honey. Please, sweetie, sugar baby, come over here. Or Meredith. Oh my god, Meredith would be like half in the bag half the time doing that. I think that, oh god, Larsa would be hilarious. The Teresa, there's endless amounts of people that they could do that, like, they could do. There's so many different options. Bring some old housewives back for all I give a shit. Dorit, though. I'm going to need Dorit to be on this show. I'm going to need Dorit to be wife swapping with somebody. 1010%. Dorit and Lisa Hochstein, they should swap. That would be fucking hilarious. I would love that so much. Hi, Mia. How are you? That would be the funniest thing ever to watch. I would love that. You guys, do we need to watch Real Housewives of Durban? I don't know where to watch it though. But I've heard so many people love it, but I don't know where to watch it. No, I'm talking about Real Housewives. No, I'm not single and I am good. I don't know if you guys can hear my son in the background having a fit because he doesn't want to go down for a nap, even though he needs to go down for a nap. He is tired. He is grumpy and he needs a nap, but he's not feeling it right now. But that will be changing soon because he needs to go down for a nap. But no, I'm not single. I'm not single. Hello. Hi. Don't look at my nails. I have to redo them. They're disgusting. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think I am beautiful as well. Anyway, but yeah, Real Housewives. Movies, I found out today, I didn't know that Sinners was going to have like a little cinematic universe. I did not know that. I didn't know that Sinners was having its own little groupings, but apparently I saw a picture. Let's see if I can find it. So we can name all of them. Oh my god, I wish. My nails look so disgusting right now. More saved. Let's see, here we go. So there was a poster that I saw that was released. Again, I don't know if this is real or if I missed something. Maybe the movie I wanted to see more adventures, smoking sex, cinematic universe. An angle. I don't know if this is real. That's the only thing is, my name is Sam. I don't know if this is real or not, but I saw a photo today that looked like there's going to be multiple Sinners movies. I don't know if that's real. Let's Google it. Sinner movies. Like I keep Sinners movie prequel. While there isn't an official Sinners prequel confirmed, some fans and actors have suggested potential prequel ideas based on the movie's themes and characters. Michael B. Jordan has expressed interest in a prequel exploring Smoke and Stack's adventures in Chicago. I think that'd be great. I don't know if anybody else has seen that movie, but I thought it... Oh, thank you, Mia. Got so improved in a bad way. Everything is fake now. No, seriously, it's crazy. But no, I would love to see a prequel of Smoke and Stack. I think that'd be really, really cool. I just saw the movie. I will say the audio was kind of like weird and funky at the movie theater. Also, I'm one of those people that has to have subtitles on at all times because I'm cool like that. So sometimes when I go to the movie theaters, I forget that I have that problem. So I was like watching the movie and I was like, oh my God, I can't hear the movie because I don't have subtitles because I'm that girl. Okay? I gotta put nails. I gotta put my new nails on. These nails are disgusting. I think I'm just going to do pink. I think I'm just going to do pink. I think I'm just going to do like simple pink and stuff. But I definitely need to get this caca off of it. Oh my God, my son is losing his mind right now. He needs to take a nap though. But yeah, I saw, yeah, you can't rewind. Exactly. I'm like, I didn't hear that. What was that again? You can't rewind it, which kind of sucks. But no, I'm very excited. If there is a prequel, I think that'd be good. I don't think they need anything else other than that, but I would love to see them in Chicago. I'd also love to see, the relationship with like Mary and the wife and what that was like. And like when they left, what that all looked like, because obviously that was a big part of the story too. So yeah, I'm really, hi. No, I need to spam. Yeah, I know, seriously. Jody, love you, honey. But if you send one more hi, I'm going to have to pause you from the chat here. You don't need to say hi a million times. So yeah, I'm really excited if that is a true thing. Is it? I don't know. Should it be? Yeah, I think it should be. But is it? I don't know. We do not know. I might have to go sit outside because I really don't want my son to hear me. Because I don't want him. I need him to take a nap very badly. I might just go in the kitchen because I do have to make dinner. Maybe I'll go in the kitchen with you guys. You guys want to make dinner with me? Dinner for later tonight when I actually eat dinner. It's just been nice. Like Sinners was just nice because there's just been no movies that I want to go see. Just no movies. There's nothing. I don't feel like there's anything good out these days. There's nothing fun that I want to watch. Hold on, guys. I'm going to try to get you up here really good. Oh, God, that lighting is crazy. Let's see. Is that good? Okay. It's been nice to finally have like movies that I actually want to watch and see. You know, there just isn't a lot of good movies out there. Not a lot of good quality. And definitely not ones that I want to see in a theater. Okay? That's definitely not happening lately. A lot of movies I'm just like, whatever. Because they're definitely, I can't lie. There is like this, yes, before 2020, I agree. There just used to be, I don't know, like, let's go to the movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, there used to be that vibe, and now that's just gone. It just doesn't exist anymore. And it's really sad. There's just nobody. There's no point. Especially for, like, well, number one, like, think about, like, the risk factors lately, it feels like, of going just out in public. It's like, okay, I don't really want to deal with that. And then the quality of movies aren't good. So it's like, why would I want to go see a movie if it's not even going to be good? But it was nice to finally want to go see a movie in a movie theater. And it was worth it. I was like, damn, this is actually worth my time. It's kind of nice. I got my son some Googles. Because I got a pool today. It's not a big one. It's a small one. But Big Eyes. I don't know that one. I'm not a big, like, I was nervous to even go see Sinners because I'm a little baby bad bitch and I don't like to go see scary movies. And I'm over here thinking this movie is like a full-on horror movie. It surely is not. It is definitely not a horror movie. I mean, it's definitely got, like, you know, it's got its moments. But it wasn't a scary movie by any means. Because, like, I was sitting there talking to my sister. I'm like, what do we call it? Like what kind of movie would you describe this as? And it's just a vampire movie. That's all it is. It's just a vampire movie. It's no different than Interview with a Vampire. No difference in any way, shape, or form in that line. Okay. Oh God, that's so funny. I can't wait to see that. So yeah, it's no different than like that vibe. There's nothing horror happening in this movie. But it's a good movie. I can't deny it. I don't know. Like, I feel like my sister and I were talking about it. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this all set up here so that way I can actually talk to you guys without having to. I don't have a stand with me right now. And I'm not trying to be near my son so he can hear me, because if he can hear me, we're screwed, okay? I've been stealing her artwork and making money off of it. Ooh, okay, I'll have to look that one up. I've never heard of that one. All right, I gotta do some water. Is this gonna be enough? I don't know, we'll find out. We'll find out soon. I think I'm gonna do spaghetti. I'm gonna put that actually on the back burner. There we go. You guys, I learned this awesome trick. Hi, how are you? Conjuring 4. See, I'm just not a horror movie girl. So my sister is. And something that we, hi, hater. So something that we've been doing is we've been watching all the old school horror movies, like the old school horror movies, to kind of like dip my toe in to see how I feel, because obviously those ones are like made out of like fucking spaghetti at that point. Like, I'm from the United States of America, sadly. Sadly, I'm from America, and I hate every second of it. So we've been watching all the old school ones, and that's been really fun. We've been having a very good time with that because they're so bad. They're so bad that they're good. You can't meet me anywhere. And then I don't know if I guess I could watch the old Chucky movies, right? Because the old Chucky movies aren't like scary. They're like stupid, right? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. You can hear my son upstairs. He's so pissed off. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you find me attractive, you can go send me a Venmo. That's what I tell all the fun people in here that are like, you're so sexy. Show me your bitties. I'm like, cool. Send me a Venmo. And then we'll talk. You want to talk to me like that? My Venmo's in the description. Click it. Send me a couple dollar bills and then we'll talk. Or send me a super chat. Thank you. I love my tattoos as well. So I'm going to cook up these tomatoes first. And then I'm going to cook up sausage. And then that'll be the noodles. And then that'll be it for that dinner. Maybe Chucky will be. What have we watched? We've been watching the Friday the 13th series. We've been watching that, which has been fun. We're on, I think, number 3 or 4 now. We watched... Who else did we watch? I never remember all the names. Hi, Selena. There's been... What else have we been watching? We've been watching just all the old school ones, like Jason, Freddy, like all that shit. We've been watching all those. We've been watching... Shit, what were the other ones that we watched that were like we watched The Shining. We're reading that right now. I have a book club with my sister, and we're reading The Shining right now. But we watched the movie, and we were like, this is good, but like, So, thank you. I appreciate that. Saying I'm pretty, I appreciate that. So we've been doing all of that, and that's been really fun. And I really, really like doing that. And we're just going to keep chugging along. We watched all the Scream movies. Hold on. I'm trying to like sit you guys up so you're like at me. You know what I'm saying? Not like, ooh, so my double chin's not like, huh? We've been watching, we watched The Shining. The Shining is like, okay, listen. Don't get mad at me, okay? The Shining is good. It's not bad, okay? It's just... The cuts in it are so awkward. There's so many different cuts in it that, I don't know, they're just weird. Which one? There's been multiple. Which one? I feel like there's been like a lot of Snow White remakes. Which one are you referring to? Yeah, it just depends which one you're talking about. The new one, the newest one that just came out, no. I don't really like the Disney remakes. I find them to be not the best. Live action. They go live. Once you said live action, I was like, no. And that's because I find them all to just not be good. They're just not good. And they take away from my childhood. And I don't know, that's just not the vibe. I will say I thought the remake of The Lion King was actually good, and that's because I liked that it was basically like frame for frame the original movie. I didn't hate Beauty and the Beast. I didn't hate Aladdin, but I think it's because I went into Aladdin not expecting it to be like Aladdin. Also, like Robin Williams is like one of the best actors of like my generation, so it's really hard to watch him. It's really hard to watch a movie that like is so heavily stuck in like Robin Williams, you know what I'm saying? Maleficent. Okay, I have seen Cinderella. And then Maleficent I haven't seen, but I've heard so many people say how good it is that I might see it. Beauty and the Beast was okay. Beauty and the Beast was fine. I am not gonna lie, I am very, very nervous about Hercules. Mulan did not. No, you're not gonna sing. You're not gonna sing in Mulan. Mushu is not going to be voiced by Eddie Murphy. I'm not watching that, bitch. I'm not watching it. That was crazy to me. I was like, okay, you know what? You don't want to have Mushu in it. Whatever. We get it. Like, you can CGI a tiger, but you can't CGI a fucking dragon. Whatever. But then when they were like, oh, we're not going to have, like, it's not going to be a sing-along one. I go, stop. No. No. You're not going to have True to Your Heart by 98 Degrees. You're not going to have Christina Aguilera. TV time out. That was wild to me. I was like, okay, that's stupid. That's dumb. Sorry, I gotta pop in some tomatoes. If you hear some popping, hopefully none of them pop onto me and pop me in my eye. My sister wants me to go see Final Destination. I'm like, absolutely not. My sister's convinced I'm going to go see it. I'm like, nope, I will not be seeing Final Destination. I don't know what planet you're on. But they want me to go see the new one of that. And I'm like, absolutely not. I have zero desire to see that. I'm like, I'm not that in the mix right now with horror movies. Okay. I will say my favorite franchise so far has definitely been Scream. I love Scream so much, and I'm so pissed off that they really like fucked up the bag with that, like badly, with the lead girl there, and then like Jenna Ortega. I'm like, wow, you guys really fucked up hard on that one because they were fantastic. I think they were fantastic. And Jenna Ortega is like this generation's Scream Queen. Like, she is the Scream Queen girl. The girl. And I don't know about anybody else, but I loved Wednesday. So, I will be watching that when it comes back, for sure. I feel like just like, I don't know. I feel like TV now is either really good or just like really bad. There really is no in between. And I love reality TV, and I obviously, like, I talk about it all the time. I love reality TV, and I love the Housewives and all that. I think my thing now is that, like, I definitely want to be more on the side of, like, I don't know. I want, like, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I don't want, like, how it was last season. How it was, like, goofs and gags, silliness, stupidity, dumb, petty rich people drama. I don't want to watch you get indicted. I don't want to watch your husband be, like, come out as a criminal. Like, I have no desire. I have a feeling that Real Housewives of New Jersey is not coming back, you guys. I think Real Housewives of Rhode Island is going to fill that void. That's my hump. And I think most of the Real Housewives franchises, they don't even start out as housewives, if I remember. Most of the Housewives franchises don't really start out as housewives. They start out as, like, testers. And then they kind of see if it's a Housewives-esque type of show. And then if not, they turn it into something, they name it something else. I am excited for, what's the show that's coming out where it's the kids of the Housewives. I'm excited for that. I'll tell you right now, any chance that Kim can make a fucking buck, she's like, get me on TV. If I gotta hawk my kid on there, I will, during my messy divorce, where all of Atlanta knows what the hell me and Corey are up to every 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But I am excited. It's also kind of crazy because I think about how when I'm 35, so, like, I grew up, like, watching these girls, like Gia, like, that's crazy to me. She's like a grown-ass woman. I used to watch her, like, waking up in the morning, think about so many things. Like, I can't believe I lived that life. Like, I talk about Vanderpump Rules a lot, and it's, like, crazy to me that Vanderpump Rules, I mean, when I was watching that, like, it's been over 10 years. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. But I'm very, I don't know, I'm really excited to see where some of these shows go. I think they could be some really cool ideas. Listen, I love Housewives, but I'm kind of like, okay, like, do we need a new Housewife franchise? I don't think so. I think we need to start perfecting those ones that we have. Let's go back to, let's start at the very beginning. Let's go back and, like, really do a little fixer-upper on some of them. Which is, again, why I kind of feel like there's a possibility, you guys. There is a possibility that I don't think New Jersey is coming back. I could be, watch, they, like, announce it tomorrow. They're like, Real Housewives of New Jersey is coming back. Like, I think the standard for Housewives now, it really needs to be, like, Salt Lake City and Miami. And if it's not as good as Salt Lake City and Miami, it's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. To me, those are the two best housewife franchises right now. They just know what the fuck they're doing over there. They do. If you guys could see this concoction that I'm putting together right now. So delicious. I cannot wait for the noodles to be done. I cannot wait for the noodles to be done. Oh my god, this is so fucking good. Okay, cool. So that's cooking. I just feel like if they're not gonna be as good as those two franchises, like, what the fuck is the point? Like, let's start pulling the plug. Let's just start pulling the plug. I think Atlanta is good this year. Do I think it's, like, the best it's ever been? No. But I think they got something going there. I think the stuff with Kenya really fucked a lot of things up. And it really put, like, kind of a black eye on Bravo more than, you know, obviously Bravo already has. Bravo already has enough black eye going on here. They are constantly making horrible choices. I am kind of glad that Vanderpump isn't involved with a lot of Housewives stuff anymore, or, like, Bravo TV shows anymore. I kind of glad that she's over on the Hulu world now. I'm like, good, get over there. Go away. Go away. We don't need you. We're all set over here. Because she's just a hypocrite, and, like, I think she's, like, I hate to say this, but she's getting elderly, okay? And I think sometimes she's a little fucking delusional. because the way that she like speaks about these casts, it like blows my mind, and how she will always take the dude's sides, but will never take the women's sides. And finally Sheena is understanding that. Finally Sheena gets that. But I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm kind of happy that there's no Vanderpump nothing from her. I will say, obviously, Vanderpump Rules is going to come back, which I'm like, I don't know. It just feels like, why couldn't they name it something else? Why did they have to name it Vanderpump Rules? Why can't they name it something else? I don't know why they couldn't done something with the people over at TomTom. And it's like, oh, well, you know, the people that we want to have, they work over at, you know, Sir or whatever. That's never fucking stopped her before. She's always swapping and, did I get sauce on me? Oh, yeah, I definitely did. Where did that go? Great, awesome. So glad I got sauce on me. Well, lucky for me, I am never going to be wearing this out in public because it is way too short. So that's annoying. Spray a little soap on that. All right, so now I'm just waiting for I don't want my sauce to burn. But now I'm just waiting for my noodles. I'm waiting for my nudes. My noodles to finish. But yeah, I don't know. I sit here and complain, but like, I'm definitely gonna go watch it. I'm like bitching and complaining, but like, I'm definitely gonna watch it just to see what it's like. And I'm sure it's not gonna be bad. I don't think it's gonna be bad. I just wish that it wasn't named Vanderpump Rules. It's like, I don't know, like Vanderpump Rules is with a specific group of people for me. And, you know, and then like Lisa likes to shit on them. And it's like, girl, you wouldn't have anything in this department without this group of people. So what are you bitching about? That part really upsets me and really bothers me, that like Lisa wants this cast to like bend at the knee, but won't thank them, congratulate them, or give them any praise. Like, I hate that. I hate that she won't praise them. I hate that she won't say thank you to them. It's like, girl, great. You found this group of people. You put them on a TV show. That's great. Do you know how many people have done that and it's been a shitty show and a shitty group of people? Hundreds, okay? And because you found a great group of people, they're the ones that made the show amazing. They're the ones that made the show absolutely entertaining to watch. Why do you not want to acknowledge anything that they did for that show? I don't get it. I don't know why my son will not take a nap. What the fuck? Maybe he pooped. I don't know. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. But I hope you had a good time chatting with me. I hope you have a good day. I'll see you again. If you're in the replay crew, comment down below what shows you're excited to watch, what shows you're excited to see, and comment which ones you think are not going to be good or going to fail, which housewives you're excited about, which ones you think need a little bit of a reboot or need to get ousted. Do you think Real Housewives of Rhode Island is the replacement for Real Housewives of New Jersey? Let me know, okay? Comment in the comment section. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.